What's going on, 757 East family? Right now, I am live here with Stefani, the owner of Just Cupcakes. How are you doing today, Stefani?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, really good. I'm at the office. Are you at the shop?
I am, yes.
Okay. You guys still open during this time?
We are. We're doing mostly to-go orders. We are doing curbside, so yeah, we're trying to do our best to stay open.
Awesome, awesome. And that's all you can really do, right? You got to make adjustments, adapt, and overcome. And obviously, that's what you guys are doing down there. Tell us where you're located for everyone.
We are in Ghent. We're right behind the Mermaid Winery we're 22nd and Llewellyn meet.
Okay, okay. So how long has this Just Cupcakes been in business?
The original business was started back in 2009 by Carla Hesseltine. And then she moved to this location 2 years ago while I was the head baker.
Okay. So you took it over from her?
I did, yeah.
You said this is 2 years now?
I took over on the 1st of February of this year. I was the head baker for about 2 years, 2.5 years before I took over.
Oh, wow. So let's talk about the challenges. I mean, I wouldn't say cons, but the challenges and the good things that have been happening since you've taken over as running the whole show versus just being the head baker, which I know is a job to begin with.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been awesome. We've done a lot on social media. We've gotten onto Facebook and Instagram and really promoted ourselves. And so far, the reception from people has just been amazing. From the day we opened the doors under our ownership. So it's been crazy. It's been busy, but it's been a lot of fun.
So let's talk about, one, how did you get interested in baking enough to become a head baker and then eventually owning your own bakery?
Well, growing up, my mom baked all the time. And growing up, I didn't really want to do anything with it. And about 8 years ago, when I was pregnant with my youngest child, I started baking. Because I'd been a stay-at-home mom for about 10 years at that point.
Wow.
And then I realized how much I loved doing it. So when we transferred back here from Chicago, I went to school right after we got here.
Awesome.
And then I started out at the end of my schooling with my externship was actually here at Just Cupcakes. And then Carla hired me on. So my whole career has pretty much been spent here.
Oh, so no better person to leave it in the hands of than someone like yourself.
Yeah.
Who's seen it. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Did you ever think you would own your own place?
It was on my bucket list, but it was one of those things on that bucket list where you don't actually think you're going to do it. So then when you do it, it just still doesn't feel quite real sometimes.
How was that? So, how did it all happen? Did you know she was on her way out, or was she on her way out and then she kind of brought it to you, or was it a surprise? Walk us through that.
I kind of knew she was ready to retire. She's got a granddaughter now who's a little over a year old, so I knew she wanted to retire. And I talked to my husband about it, and right after he left on deployment last year, I texted Carla and told her we wanted to buy it. And we just kind of went from there. So.
Oh, well, yeah, you didn't even wait for, to ask. I mean, that was probably really good on your behalf and on hers, showing that level of interest and knowing how you've came up through the ranks to basically running the show for her. And now, again, just taking over the whole thing. So let's talk about some of the fan favorites, and let's talk about some of your favorites. Let's talk about what's your best seller right now.
Our red velvet is our best seller by far. We tend to sell out of those a lot of the times. Yeah, they're definitely the favorite. The next one down, I think, would be the cookies and cream.
Okay.
It's a yellow cake, and it's got Oreo cookies baked into it, and then it's dipped in Oreo cookies.
Okay.
So that's my personal favorite.
So that's one of the fan favorites and one of your personal favorites.
Yes.
Okay. Have you kind of made anything like your own creation since you've been there as a head baker?
I've made several of them. One of them that I recently did was the pancakes and bacon one. It's a maple cake. Yeah, it's a maple cake with bacon baked into it. And then the buttercream is a maple buttercream with bacon bits on top of it. Fresh bacon. Yeah, that one's definitely a good one.
Dang, that sounds really good.
That one has been really popular. We've already had somebody tell us they wanted that for their wedding cake. So.
Really?
Yeah. One of them that I did about 6 months ago when I was still just the baker here was our cherry limeade one.
Okay.
And it's a cherry cake with a lime Sprite and lime buttercream with a cherry on top.
Really?
So, yeah, it's like the cherry limeades at Sonic.
That sounds really good as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you have any, like, I mean, I know you guys are, doing mainly carry out, but do you guys have anything in the display that you can show us right now?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, you're mobile. Yeah, because this sounds really good. I wish I could come down there. I wish I was doing it in person like we originally said, because I would definitely try
I know.
something.
Yeah, I would have loved to have y'all here. So we've got some of our macarons and our vegan sticky buns.
Okay.
Coming in here. And then we do a lot of vegan stuff. Can't tell if it's.
Yeah, we could see the cookies. Yep.
Yep. And then, so we've got our peanut butter and jelly cupcakes. That's got jelly on the inside. And then our vegan, and we have gluten-free and coconut. And then we've got our regular basic black and white and happy birthday. Our chocolate peanut butter. Then there's our red velvet. We have a lemon, the M&Ms, the funfetti, and almond. So we're trying to keep it pretty well stocked. So when people want them, they can come in and just grab them.
That sounds really, really, really good. Oh my goodness. And
Yeah.
I did see the one with the red velvet. I've never really had red velvet like that. So maybe when I come in, that'll be the first one I try. That and some of the other ones that you named. Like, what was that cherry limeade one again?
It was the cherry cake, and it's got a lime with some Sprite buttercream, and then the cherry on the top. So
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of drinking a cherry limeade from Sonic.
I like that. I like that. So guys, I mean, we usually like to do these live again, like in person and live if we're doing them online, but we weren't able to do that in order to keep things going. But guys, make sure you go down there and check out Just Cupcakes again. You guys can, call in for your order, carry out. They're still going to be open as long as they can. One thing I would like for you to do, especially seeing how you know the inner workings from the beginning to head baker to now being the owner, what's the one thing that separates Just Cupcakes from all the other cupcake places?
I think how fresh all of our product is. Everything is made every day. I make it in very small batches. This is what you saw in the display case. We have a little bit more on a rack behind me, but that's it. So as we sell what we have here, I will bake more throughout the day if I need to. Everything is just very fresh. And we do a lot of vegan, and not many bakeries in the area do vegan.
They don't.
No, vegan is very hard to come by in this entire Tidewater area. Mm-hmm. So we do vegan sticky buns, we do vegan cake pops, cupcakes, cookies. I mean, you name it at this point almost. And if it's a dessert, we've done it vegan.
How long have you guys had the vegan element added in?
We started doing the vegan cupcakes about 1.5 years ago. And then since I took over as the owner, we added the vegan sticky buns. And we actually have them in a couple of coffee shops in the area too. We sell them wholesale to Vessel Coffee and Town Center Cold Pressed.
Oh, I've been to Town Center Cold Pressed. Cool. Yeah. And those are the vegan sticky buns?
Yep, vegan sticky buns. They're really good. Like, you can't tell that they're vegan.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've had some really good vegan food, and we went to a few vegan places, but I definitely have to come down and try it out. So guys, make sure you go down there and check them out. Vegan options, regular options, what you said, cake pops, cupcakes, cookies, and the vegan menu is expanding. So anything else you want to leave everybody with before we sign off?
Just stay safe, stay healthy, come in and see us. Nothing makes a quarantine better at this point than cupcakes. So,
if you guys were closer, I definitely would. Like I said, I definitely would. We've been, it's a crazy situation. So everybody can do is stay safe. And again, we appreciate you guys being open and still serving the public. And we hope you guys get some more business, just period, never mind from this. So look forward to meeting you in person.
Awesome. Yep. I look forward to meeting you in person, Joe. Really, it'll be a lot of fun.
It definitely will. It definitely will. Well, I thank you for your time. Guys, make sure you guys check them out, share this video, and we will be down there as soon as things clear up so we can be in person. You guys can see her live with me. All right. We're out.
All right.